Yo, what is going on, guys? Monster here, and today I'm coming to you guys with a brand new video. In today's video, we are going to be covering the Xbox One and the PS4 patch notes for March 15th, or, whenever this update actually comes out. I'm going to be streaming a lot, later, and I'm just going to be kind of streaming all day, most likely, so I kind of want to make this video now in case the update does come out, and then you guys are curious as to everything that happened. I will leave a link to the patch notes down below. It's just arkgamepedia.com/patch notes. If you guys want to check it out, you guys can definitely read along with me. It will be in the link down below. Now, if I do sound any different or anything like that, that's because I just woke up like an hour ago. My voice hasn't completely adapted to the daytime because I did stay home today because I was very, very sick, or I don't really know why I stayed home. I just was allowed to. So, we're having a pretty good day so far. So anyway, another thing, last thing I want to say before we get into the patch notes is that I'm not entirely sure if this patch is coming out today. If this patch doesn't come out today, this is still going to be the same for whenever it does later the week or whatever happens. The only reason I don't feel like this is going to be coming out today is because all of the wildcard devs, I follow all of them on Twitter, pretty much most of them, and everybody from the wildcard team, I follow them all pretty much on Twitter, and none of them at all that usually always say, oh yeah, the update's coming out today, Xbox is certified, it should be out in 8 hours. None of them has said anything yesterday about it being certified and to expect it today. None of them has said a single thing, so I don't know if it's going to be coming out today. I hope it does, but I mean, come on guys, don't get your hopes up that it actually will. They already delayed it once, and I wouldn't be surprised if they delayed it again. So let's get right into the patch notes. So basically, it's going to be 2.55.4 all the way through 255.0. So we'll go through all those, and then this is the main one that everybody's excited for and excited to see. And then you have some optimization here, 15% performance gain. I feel like they've probably said this in a bunch of other updates before, and I don't really think that anybody actually realizes the performance gain, because it doesn't ever. I don't ever realize the performance gain. It seems like it's normal Ark that runs terribly on Xbox and PS4 and really PC unless you spend a really good amount of money on it. So but anyway, it's gonna be the same both for PS4 and Xbox. So I'm just gonna be reading the Xbox because it's the top one and that's the one I play. So it's really just the same, you know what I mean? And then the next thing is the center update, which basically they went around the map fixing tons and tons and tons of bugs. I'm not entirely sure that every single bug they fixed. I mean, I guess we could probably go here and see if there's any patch notes on it. No, doesn't look like there's any patch notes. I just know that somebody from the dev team was kind of going around this entire map just fixing everything up, all the invisible glitches. I think he might have even fixed some spawns up and then stuff like that. The next one is the Primitive Plus update, which actually did have an update. I know that it was broken for a very long time on the Xbox version of it, and I don't know. I went here before and found the update. I don't know where the update was, but basically they added a bunch of stuff to Primitive Plus. If you guys want to go check it out, I'll find where I found the update and I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys can go check that out. Actually, it's down here. It's right where Primitive Plus, yeah, here you go. So if you guys want to just check this out for you guys yourself, you guys can definitely go here, and they add a bunch of stuff. I guess some of the stuff that they've really been delaying on here, that the Tusso saddle, the Therizino saddle, that was added so long ago, and they finally are getting around to it. It's wildcard. What do you expect? Anyway, let's get into the major updates starting now. We'll start from the boringest to most exciting and go from worst to best, you know what I mean? So basically, 255.4 fixed several spoiling time exploits. I guess maybe you could do something to make prime meat not spoil for a really long time or something like that. Maybe it was with kibble, or I don't know what it was. So at least they fixed that. They optimized the task graph, same thing for Xbox that we read at the beginning. But this cool thing in here, or the not so cool thing, I guess you could say, is disabled loot giving for jumping puzzles on the center. If you guys didn't know where the jumping puzzle was, I actually have a video of it. It was sort of underneath of it was in the underworld, and you would go there underneath the underworld, or underneath the world in the underworld, and you would do this jumping puzzle. All you could use a grappling hook, you could use a parachute, you couldn't use a team, you couldn't use anything besides your legs and a parachute, and you would try to jump, and it was long and it was hard, and you would have to get to the end. And by the time you got to the end, on my player dedicated server, I don't know why I got such good loot, but maybe this happens on official as well, but I got 2 ascendant things. I think I got an ascendant giga saddle, and I think I got an ascendant BP for a long neck rifle, and a Mastercraft item, and you can only do this once every 24 or 48 hours, but I wouldn't be surprised if you could kind of server hop on there, jump around the like 5 different servers and kind of just farm it, you know what I mean, like with cross-arc and clusters and stuff like that. So I guess they disabled it for now. Maybe they're going to rebalance it and maybe make the puzzle a little bit different. I don't really know, so hopefully they'll add the loot back in soon, because there's no point other than the loot just to do it. So the next thing is they added in a Ammonite bio. I tried to make this video before and it was so hard to pronounce. So basically, if you guys don't know, Ammonite is the snail thing. I think they're adding in with this update, not the little snail that makes cementing paste. It actually is like one that's really far underneath the water, and it gives you Ammonite bile or whatever. You can turn Ammonite bile into tranks, which I didn't even know about until I saw this, but no longer can you use it on fishing rods. Next, the wild Thylaco is not properly attached to trees, so I guess they weren't really climbing up the trees like they're supposed to. Team Thylaco's now can pounce and grab wild creatures in PvE. Let me just tell you guys, Thylacos are the coolest tames in the game right now. If you guys don't have one, as soon as it comes out to Xbox, you guys will want to get one because they are so cool. It sucks that they actually take Titan boa eggs though. Oh no, I didn't know that it was Titan boa eggs, and they would rather cooked lamb chops over non-cooked. That's kind of cool. But yeah, Thylacos are amazing. The next thing is increased item stat clamp on official servers to better reflect top tier items and properly clamped items in cross-arc tribute storage. I have no clue what the hell the stat clamped item is. If anybody knows what that is, please tell me in the comments down below. I would love to know what that is. The next thing is added a menu to list and download monthly sponsored mods. Sweet, sweet. And the next thing only really applies to PC. And now we're on 255.1. Fixing issue, seeing the tooltip for fertilized eggs. Fix issue with max personal tame value, not decrementing, which when unclaiming dinos that were loaded from saved data. So I guess when you would unclaim a dino, it wouldn't actually go down. It would kind of still say the same number. So they fixed that, which is pretty dope. Good job, Wildcard. And now is the major update. It is right here, 255.0. New dinos, and these are dinos that you guys will not like. So let's start from the first and we'll go to the last. Electrophorus are electrical eels, meaning you guys know that underwater cave on the island. Don't go into the underwater caves because there are hundreds of these in there. They will shock you off of your mount, and if there's more than one, they will continuously shock your mount unless you were riding one of those like big fat whales that live under the water. Then you're perfectly fine. But if you ride a squid, a mosa, a plesio, you guys aren't going to listen to me, and you guys are going to test this out for yourselves. It's going to shock you off the mount, and it's going to shock you, and you're going to get knocked out. There's going to be hundreds of those little things, and there's going to be piranhas and just mosas and squids that'll start to swim over to your team, and your team is going to die if you go to that underwater cave. Do not go there anymore. I know that there's an artifact in there. Just take a little meat wagon. That's what I like to call them, those little whale things. Take one of those in there, swim straight to the artifact and straight out, because I'm telling you guys, it's bad in there. You guys don't even realize. I streamed the other night and I got a squid was killed from it, a mosa was killed from it, and a bronto. Don't even ask why there's a bronto down there. Just know they're bad. Next thing is a microraptor. Basically, these things can sit on your shoulder. You can throw it at somebody and it will fly around them. It's kind of like a Dimetrodon that fly around in the air, and it will actually knock them off of their tames, sort of like the groundhogs and that like go under the ground and pop up and hit you off your tames. It sort of does the same exact thing. You'll be stunned for a couple of seconds, and they're really good, actually, like really freaking good. I've never used them, so I'm not entirely sure how good they actually are for like hitting people off their teams. I just know that I got hit by one once, and it was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I guess it actually has 4 glide attack, jump attack, air attack, and bite attack. So, I guess it maybe can't fly. I guess it can only glide. Alright, that's cool. And this thing eats a lot of stuff. I haven't checked. Oh, it likes rare flowers the most. Huh. Who would have thought that? The next thing is ammonite. It's basically a snail that lives underwater that gives you ammonite bile and black pearls, which is actually really good. And use the bile to, upon being threatened, when it releases, causes nearby wild creatures Oh, so basically, call for help. These things will release something on you, and every wild creature around will come after you and kill you. And that's what I got before, and everything was chasing me around. It lasts for like a couple of seconds, and it's crazy. But that's the only thing it does. It's really kind of like a helpless squid that'll just try to get other stuff to help it. It's good for its ammonite bile and the black pearls because it's good for making tranks, and that's pretty much it, along with the black pearls. And they're found in the underwater, deep sea. You can't tame them or do anything else like that. They're just wild. Kill them, get their bile, and then you're pretty much good to go. The last thing is the Thylaco, which is the coolest thing in the world. It jumps up super high, and you can ride it super fast. It's not the best for damage or like health, I guess. It might be if you pump that into it, but it's really fun when you just pump full speed into it. And basically, you can tame these things. They can go all the way up redwood trees, jump off of them, and jump on like pterodons, knock you off of your pterodon. Like, it's actually super crazy. It's kind of hard to get those moments because like you have to be on a redwood tree to do that. You can also climb up walls, you can climb up rocks right now. Like, it's really glitchy at the moment. So yeah, it's really cool though. And let me just see, for a perfect tame, it takes 15 Titan boa kibble. It takes 44 minutes. That is so long. This is why I cannot play official with you homies. This takes so freaking long. Oh my god. But yeah, they are definitely one of the nicest creatures in the entire game. Like, I love them. They are so cool. And then let's get off of the dinos. We'll go to the new tech items that are being added and new additional head hairstyles for anybody who are these role players or likes the hairstyles. We have 30 new explorer notes. We have RPG and C4 balances. C4 are the new things to go to when you're doing explosive damage. They now do 70% more damage to structures than rockets, and rocket launchers can no longer have item stats, so no more Ascendant, Mastercraft, Journeyman, and Apprentice, and there's one more I think, but I don't know, I think I missed it. And so they don't have any more stat changes, so it's always going to be the default 100% thing. So though the base damage has been increased by 20% to compensate, rocket turrets now take a slight amount of damage when they fire, and they cannot fire under 20. Oh man. 5% HP, they can no longer fire. C4 flying, carrying flyers now move at a fixed slow speed, so I guess every single flyer will fly at like 100% speed when you have C4 on it. That's to prevent any C4 bombing. The next thing is item stats on official servers are now clamped to negate the old, no longer achievable OP items generated by them unbalanced fishing rods. I guess they probably have like Ascendant gear that was 1,000 armor, now it's balanced down to 500, if you guys get what I'm saying. I guess that's kind of what that means. Added an option per tribe dino tame limit, enabling the official PvE server with max 500 dinos per tribe with on-screen indicator in the dino mount to use blah 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 blah. Add option to auto-destroy claimable decayed dinos on load rather than have them remain around as claimable. To use this, run auto blah 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 blah. Various network optimization, major rendering, so blah 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 blah. And now let's go look at the TEK Forcefeild. Basically, this will generate a gigantic force field. 2 foundations in diameter, and the largest is around 20 foundations in diameter, so it's very big. So I guess you could do like, I think that means like 20 by 20, right? It uses 10 element per hour, so you need to get a lot and a lot and a lot of element. To make it, it costs 75 element, 800 polymer, 150 black pearls, 600 crystal, 5,000 metal. It is a really lot to craft, especially if you're not playing like a player dedicated server, but it's really good. And like the only way that you can actually damage it, I believe, is with C4 and maybe rockets, but you can also damage it with tech weapons and stuff like that. It's really good for keeping people out of your base, because if anybody comes on your base, they literally just bounce off of this force field and all of your turrets can light them up. It's not like the force field actually blocks anything from working, it just blocks them from being able to come in. You can walk straight in and out of the force field, they cannot come in though. It would be really cool if you can make the force field invisible though. That would be so cool. The next thing is tech. So what was added? The tech tile set and doors. So doors. So tech door, tile set. I'm not entirely sure what a tile set is. Basically they just added in more tech stuff. It's really cool. I mean, just go search up tech base and they look dope. Like, Oh, wait. They can be damaged by explosives, enemy and friendly fire, tech rifle, tech saddle, and titanium sword. I forgot to kind of show that. But yeah, so they're pretty dope. And I mean, I don't know, like, I'll just show you guys kind of around and just show you guys what they look like. So you got tech dinosaur gate, you got ceiling, you got catwalk, you got door, you got gateway. Literally just really looks like a metal gateway with like improvements. But yeah, guys, that is the update for Xbox and PS4. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys did, please smash the like button. If you guys have any comments you guys want to leave me, any questions or anything like that, I can definitely try to help you guys out. Like I said, once again, there's going to be a link to in the description to get to this patch notes and stuff like that. Click that. You guys could read along with me. You guys can just check it out and see anything else that you guys want to see for yourselves. Also, if you guys want to leave me any feedback, leave in the comment section down below. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are brand new to the channel, and also make sure you guys hit the little bell button right next to the sub button to be notified every single time I upload a video, go live, or do anything else like that. Anyway, guys, once again, thank you guys so much for coming out to the video today. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'm doing my stream outro. I'm thinking of my stream outro. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hope you guys did enjoy it, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.